Do you ever feel a sense of dread when you think about going to a concert, a busy mall, or even just a crowded party? If so, you're definitely not alone. Disliking crowded places is way more common than you might think. For some, it's just a simple preference for peace and quiet. But for others, it points to deeper psychological patterns, personality traits, and even biological sensitivities. Let's dive into the psychology of why some people just can't stand crowds. First up, heightened sensory sensitivity. Crowded places are a sensory explosion, loud noises, constant movement, bright lights, and people bumping into you. If you have high sensory processing sensitivity, your brain gets overwhelmed by all this stimulation. This is a common trait for highly sensitive persons, or HSPs, as well as many introverts and people with mild anxiety. Your brain processes all that sensory input more deeply, making crowded environments feel chaotic and completely draining. It's like trying to listen to a dozen songs playing at once. Next, there's the need for personal space. We all have an invisible bubble around us, but for some, that bubble is much larger and more important. In a crowd, your personal space collapses. You lose your sense of control and physical boundaries. When someone is standing too close, talking too loud, or brushing past you, it can trigger feelings of discomfort, irritability, or even a fight-or-flight response. This isn't about being unfriendly. It's about a fundamental need for a predictable and secure physical environment. Then we have the classic social energy drain, which is a hallmark of introversion. Contrary to popular belief, introversion isn't about being shy. It's about how you manage your energy. Extroverts get energized by social interaction, while introverts recharge their batteries through solitude or calm, small group settings. Crowds are an energy vampire for introverts. Their brains have to work overtime to process all the social signals, filter out background noise, and manage countless micro-interactions. It's neurologically exhausting. Another powerful factor is hypervigilance and safety concerns. For some, a crowded space can subconsciously trigger a sense of vulnerability. Their minds start scanning for potential threats, looking for exits, and noticing any unpredictable behavior. This hyper-awareness is common in people with anxiety, those who've experienced trauma, or even just individuals with a strong aversion to risk. Even if there's no actual danger, their brain reads the environment as high risk, keeping them on high alert, which is incredibly stressful. A big one is the desire for control and predictability. Crowds are, by their very nature, unpredictable. You can't control the noise level, the movement of people, or how close someone will stand to you. For people who thrive on structure and stability, this loss of control can be a major source of stress. They prefer environments where they know what to expect and can manage their surroundings. A chaotic crowd is the complete opposite of that, leading to feelings of helplessness and anxiety. Let's not forget about the lower tolerance for social pressure. When you're in a large group, there are unwritten rules of social conduct. You're expected to be polite, constantly aware of others, and you might feel like you have less freedom to just be yourself. This can create a feeling of being on stage, leading to self-consciousness and mental fatigue. For people who don't enjoy this kind of social performance, crowds feel like a chore, and all of this leads to cognitive overload. Think about everything your brain has to process in a crowd. Dozens of conversations happening at once, people moving in every direction, competing sounds and smells, and constant decision-making, even if it's just about where to step next. For people who tend to process information deeply, this flood of data is just too much. Their brain can't keep up, leading to irritation, mental shutdown, or a desperate need to escape. Finally, many people who dislike crowds also prefer meaningful connections. They value deep, one-on-one conversations and intimate gatherings with close friends. Superficial small talk in a loud, Impersonal setting feels empty and unfulfilling. Crowds offer quantity over quality when it comes to social interaction. And for those who seek genuine connection, that's a trade-off they're just not willing to make. So, if you hate crowded places, it's not a flaw. It's simply a reflection of your unique psychological makeup, your sensitivity, your need for personal space, how you process the world, and what you value in your social life. Understanding these reasons can help you honor your own needs without judgment. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into how our minds work. See you next time.